Okay, so before we begin the discussion, let us just get acquainted with each other. So I will begin with myself. I will introduce myself. Then each one of you can introduce yourself. So I am Rakesh. I am an educator at Piyush Home Learning Solutions. So I'll be your host today. Okay, then Hemavati Vishwanath, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Hemavati Vishwanath. I'm a homemaker. I have 2 kids. My daughter is in 11th and my son is in 3rd. That's all.
And she's also my Atte. Atta. Yeah. Welcome, Atte.
Thank you.
Hi, Bhavabdi. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, Vijay, please introduce yourself, Vijay.
Yeah, fine. Good evening, everyone. This is Vijay Parakurti. So, I've been connected towards academics. This is the 23rd year. Long experiences. So, though I have a long experiences, so I was waiting for the Rakesh homeschooling program and one-to-one interaction and open house learning. So a little bit I want to learn something. So expecting more from the Rakesh. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you. Vijay is an academic coordinator at a school in Nizamabad. Neeraja.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Hi, this is Nirja.
Hi.
I'm running kindergarten school with the help of John Hemant sir and Rakesh and everyone. This is my 4th year. I think I started 2 branches. I'm very happy with that.
Thank you, Neeraja. Welcome for this discussion.
Yeah.
So Neeraja is from Bapatla, near to Vijayawada. So Vaishali is busy with the little child. Don't know if she can. Yeah. She's available through chat. Hi everyone, have a 5-month-old baby. I'm making him to sleep now. So don't want to disturb the child. Nice to meet you all, she says. Thank you, Vaishali. Welcome. So Vaishali is a PhD graduate from Bangalore. So we have participants from different cities, from Mumbai, Nizamabad, Vijayawada, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Nice to meet you all. So today our topic is what makes a house a home. We all know the difference between house and a home. The house is just a building, and home is what we make for ourselves in that house. So let us listen to your thoughts, like what makes a house a home. Who would like to go first?
Can I?
Yes, please, Vijay.
So where normally if you think a house and home, it's a common words it is. But when we briefly describe in short, so house is nothing but it's made of bricks. House is made of bricks and home is made of hearts.
Wow.
So this is what actually towards my connectivity, because the connectivity of home with the hearts it is, though it is a big or small. So this is what I feel strongly and I believe.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay. House is made of bricks and home is made of hearts. Okay. That speaks, I mean, those 2 sentences speaks a lot. Anybody would like to share anything else on this? What makes a house a home?
Can I add?
Yes, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
Home is a place where we get love and where we can share our thoughts. We can live without fear, and loving and caring each other. It's the only place where we'll get unconditional love.
That's very true, ma'am. Home is a place where we get unconditional love, where we are not judged. We can be ourselves, comfortable, share our sorrows, fears, and be true to ourselves. That's very true. If anybody would like to add, Vaishali can type in the chat as well. So whom all do we have in this home? The so-called home where we can share our love. Whom all do we have? Like we have children, grandparents, relatives. So anybody else can be included in this home?
Can I?
Yes, please.
So as the conditional love, as the madam said, and not only this, here to be added, starting home is going to be started with kids. So here primary concept, first of all, the environment where the parent is, and the environment where he is going to give for the coming up baby. So that is the most and most powerful, where this is what our life is going to start with kids, and the day starts and the day ends with the kids. So this is nothing but to groom ourselves comfortably, we have to mold ourselves first as an elders, and the environment, whatever the parents are going to connect for the child, the same reflection is going to be observed in his future. So that is what I strongly believe. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay. Vijay says home is all about children. The day begins with the children and day ends with the children at home. Thank you, Vijay. Neeraja, would you like to add something?
Yeah,
Like, what is home for you?
for me, home is sharing everything. And I would like to add some points. Nowadays, nobody will sit and together. They are not going for dinner or lunch daily. At least in the night, all family together will sit and you can talk with them and you can share the day's activities and all these things. I would like to do. This is very, actually in my childhood, my father and my mother, they waited for us. Actually, we talk together and all this is, I think nowadays in the home this was not there.
That's true, Neeraja.
We learn with in the now, even if we are not doing, after our children are not also going to do the same things. So nowadays everyone watching TV, mobiles and everything. What as you like said me so many times, if you watch, your child will watch. If you see the mobile, your child will see them. Same in the same way. We have to give the good life to children, like good citizen to the world. I think.
Yeah.
So. If the children is also not there, also we should have to sit and together when we have to share together. When sharing is there, love automatically is there, I think.
Sharing our thoughts with each other, sharing our emotions, expressing ourselves. That's true.
We have to give that chance to everyone, as a child, as wife, or everything, anybody.
Everyone in the home should get the chance to express themselves.
because
Yes.
sometimes we are very fearless. We don't say anything to share also. If you give that chance, definitely they will share, and whatever their problems also, if a wife have, if a husband have something, whatever the thing,
Very
child
true.
has also some problem. If you are not share your thoughts and all these things, how can they will share with you if they have any problem also? And
True.
it will go for depress also some after some time.
Yes. People do go into depression if they don't get an opportunity to share their emotions and feelings. That's very true.
Yes.
So as Neeraja rightly said, these days we don't have time for family get-togethers, having dinner together, having meaningful conversations. So it's it's a rare event actually. People getting together maybe for festivals and such events. So Vaishali says home is where we also grow with the kids. We as parents grow with kids. So there is one famous saying, parents are born when the children are born. So if your child is 4 months old, you are a 4-month-old parent. So we are also learning. So sometimes our parents, parenting becomes a template for us, and we try to follow what our parents did to us, to our children. Yes.
Even I learned from my son. My son is my guru. You know that very well.
Yes, indeed. He's a
Yes.
very good teacher for you, for me as well.
Yeah.
And the best thing they teach is patience. We learn patience from them, how to be patient. So we have this elderly people also staying with us at home, and young people, middle-aged people. So different needs, different emotions. The emotions that children go through are very different from what the middle-aged people are going through, and elderly people are going through different kind of emotions. Children are like, they have this need, to express themselves, communicate, to develop their skills of speaking, language, movements, and trying to adapt to the social conditions at home and also outside in the school. So their needs are very different. And middle-aged people, working people, their needs are very different. Work pressure, so all this comes into picture. And elderly people, they have another different set of emotions. Like they may be feeling insecure, they may be feeling lonely, depressed, as you rightly said, because hardly anybody speaks to them. And sometimes, as you said, TV, mobile are the only things which we spend time with. Very true. So, like, how can we, like, you all agree that we need to have this family bonding and we need to build a home. We're trying to build a home here. We already built a house, but we're trying to build a home. So building a home is a continuous job, everyday job. Building a house may take some 6 months to 1 year, but building a home takes so many years. Every day. Yes, Vijay.
And just like the perennial river.
It's the never-ending thing.
Yeah, it's whatever the season is there, it's continuous, it flows. That is what you mean to continue our till end of the breath. We are supposed to connect with the so many things. Every day is a new challenge to us. Challenge is nothing but learning strategy. We should have a patience to learn a new thing. So this is what even I feel. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you. Yes. How do we accommodate everybody in the house, in the home? Like everybody should feel belong to that home. Yes, Vaishali says babies change every day and I need to keep adapting to him. Yes, baby is going through a rapid phase of development. Baby today is not the baby tomorrow, same baby tomorrow. Babies are full of surprises. So I will share a few of my experiences, like, where children don't feel belong to a home. We are cooking and the child wants to join in the cooking process, and we may stop the child from doing it because we fear that the child may cut its fingers or something, get hurt. So we keep the child away from kitchen. So in this scenario, the child feels left out, not it feels that it doesn't belong to that place. So what happens to the bonding there? What happens to the child's emotional need, the need to feel belong to that place? So would anyone like to share your thoughts on this?
Yeah, but children want to come there, but it is our concern they get hurt. And it is true, no, when a kid is small, you won't let him be near the fire or cut. But yes, elder kids do, and that is allowed also. Because of the safety, we tell you shouldn't do. And we should make them understand that you can do this process is not for you, and you should do when only we elders are with you. So I think they understand that they have that maturity now, I feel.
Yes, explaining to them, talking to them about the challenges and the dangers involved in the activity, like while using the knife. Yes, talking to them helps, and also trying to preparing the kitchen environment in such a way that it's safe for the child to work, help, and involving the child in the activity, in the cooking activity, will also help the child to feel belong to that place. And also I have seen in some houses, like my own house, my mother won't let my mother-in-law, my grandmother, her mother-in-law, to enter the kitchen, because my grandmother has this habit of entering the kitchen again and again, and to take something or to eat something or something. But my mother doesn't encourage that, because she feels she's getting distracted, disturbed, and she wants to be in the kitchen all by herself and do the work, cooking work. So in that case also, these elderly people don't feel belong to that place. And the most dangerous part is our children are observing all these things, how their parents behave with their grandparents, and then they also try to mentally they prepare a blueprint for their behavior in the future. Yes, Vijay, would like to share something?
Yeah. So this is what they started learning how to imitate first.
Imitation, yes.
Yeah. The imitation word makes a lot changes in them. So basically, they find the parent, that is a father and mother. Then, as you said, elder, that is the grandparents. So they find they'll observe. Observation will be more in the kids, especially below 10 years. And as coming up 6 years, the full development of the brain, that makes a good impression in the coming up. So the environment, whatever, as I said earlier also, how the parent is going to give the environment. First of all, how to give an environment, what design it should be. So we'll be getting a many thoughts.
Yes.
So we'll be getting a many thoughts and what to design. Just like on the wall, whatever we like, it's not like designing it is. It's a future designing for the kids.
Very
so
true.
It should be a more sensible and more comfortable zone where the caring word it comes again. So here the grandparents and the parents, whatever they talk each other or they build anything else, they observe very quickly, and spontaneously they are going to give a question and answer to the grandparents as well as the parents. So we should be very careful before the children that what to speak and what not to speak. So that makes us to feel, see, as we should be a learner always. So if we learn from the kids, as the madam said earlier, we have to learn from the kid day to day. So they are the gurus, because though we are strongly, we did all the environment, will be setting just like a proper cupboards, but we design that. So as per the interest of the child, so to know the interest of the child, we have to make a keen assessment of the child, just like case study. Then we have to design that what the requirements of the child for present and for the coming days. So that is what I want to share. Thank you, Rakesh.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you. As you rightly said, we need to prepare the home environment in such a way that the relationship between the elders, like parents and the grandparents, is harmonious, and the children are. We need to be aware of the fact that children are always observing us. They're learning from us, and when they grow, the same kind of treatment that we gave to our parents, they will be giving to us. So we need to be aware of this fact and be cautious and always learning, be open to learning, and be open to correct our own mistakes, apologize if we have hurt someone. So all this is part of building the home, and it's not a overnight job. It takes a lot of effort from us, from within, a lot of self-correction, self-criticism, self-understanding, in order to build this home.
True, whatever you said, it's correct. It is. So all the ingredients are required to prepare a dish. So we have to think that the ingredients are we, where the dish is the children. That is what favorite dish. What is your favorite dish? Nothing but our children. That's it.
That's true. We actually provide the ingredients. Very true. Thank you, Vijay. Thank you for that comparison. Yes, anybody would like to share some thoughts? Yes, Neeraja.
Yeah, actually, in a school, actually 3.5-year boy and 4-year boy, he cutted the vegetables, peeled, and everything he will do at that time. When he got he heard his blood also coming, but he didn't inform me. He just kept this finger. We don't know it was hurted also. It's cut at all, tear also. But they know how to deal everything and all these things with the children. We have to learn so many things. As John sir almost said, if you cut even a finger also, you are not going to do again tomorrow vegetables cutting and cooking, all these things are you doing or not? So child will also learn like that. Even Bababdi also, he will start vegetables just cutting. But then after what I observed in Bababdi, if you tell any instructions, he was not going to do. He don't like instructions actually.
Very true.
Some children really don't like instruction, how they want, but they will cut very nicely with this small and thin, everything. If we'll come and we'll start instruction, he distract and okay, I'm going. Bye. He said simply. So some children will love, but some children will not take instructions. Whatever they want, they can do. That's it.
That's true. Children learn mostly by observation, not by instructions.
Yeah, if you hold knife like this, if you do like this, they never take our instruction. While seeing only, they will. If they do chapati also, some last year corona you taken daily. If you just show me the glass cleaning and all these things, he will clean and he will take a snaps and he'll put to you, right? He will send the pics to you last year.
Yes,
like
yes.
That.
True. So Vaishali says, my baby sees us eating food and imitates it by moving his mouth. It's just wonder to say it. That's true, Vaishali. It's a wonder every day.
Even at Bhavabdi 4 years old, I went to my mother's place. Actually, he never see me while sweeping and dishes cleaning and all these things, because maids are there. I never went to that type of things. So suddenly in my mom's place, if I started sweeping and all things, he just scold my mom. Bhavabdi scold my mom. My mama not anytime not at all do in my home. Why are you doing? Why she will do here? He asked my mother. We called to Mansa. You know Mansa, right? We called to Mansa and ask her to come, and she will do the dishes cleaning and cleaning. And Mansa will not say, Mama, okay, I will do it. He started sleeping.
Okay.
Children are very innocent in this way. Sometimes, if I memorize these things, how?
Yeah.
This is what the imitation starts. Imitations, the reflections, that is what we find.
Before that, without Montessori, I have something is there. Toys for only girls separate, boys separate. Even kitchen sets, boys will like a lot actually. My son played a lot still now. I don't want to give him because this is a girl's way. Certain time I realized, okay, why should I stop him? He learns so many things.
So very true. So it's very important,
we don't give any gender actually. We don't.
It's very important to build this kind of a home where children feel belong, elderly people feel belong, because I'm very concerned about cases like teenagers getting addicted to drugs and like getting into relationships and messing up their lives, and also elderly people, when their children get settled up in abroad, they feel very insecure about it. So if there is bonding between the parent and the child, even if the child is far away, maybe in the United States, wherever in the world, if there is bonding, then the parent need not feel insecure, right? So it's not, distance does not matter then. So because that bonding is missing, we have this insecurity coming up, and as Neeraja said, people going into depression, elderly going into depression, middle-aged people going into depression, even children, teenagers are also going into depression because that bonding is missing. So I was very concerned about it, and when I did some research, I found out that it's all happens in that so-called home. How each member in the family behaves with each other, and there are so many emotions that comes into picture, like ego, jealousy, hatred, anger, love, unconditional love, compassion. Everything is there in the home. So we need to see how we need to balance these emotions, and I feel meaningful conversations and purposeful activities are the two most important ingredients for a happy home. So I would like to listen to your suggestions, thoughts. What would you say about building this family bonding, building this home, and helping our children to grow into happy adults? So do you see a relationship between children deviating from the normal path and committing crimes and the loss of family bonding? Do you see that relationship? I would like to know from you.
Of course, as you said, a lot of interlinked questions it is, like day-to-day activities, not day-to-day, it's a second-to-second activity, I can say, seconds and minutes. Because, so sometimes the child will be very happy. and in a fraction of seconds, a sad moment, like sad moment is nothing but his facial expression states us a lot of questions where he may not ask, but the patience of the parent should be more and more to communicate with the child. So this is what most of the homes, not most of the homes, most of the houses where it is happening, that's what we are giving a major concept is house or home, because the parents could not give much time, though they were trying to build the bricks for the houses just like a child, but they could not give a time to the child. From morning to night, they have a responsibilities. They feel that my life is in such a way. Let me give a better for my children. But even they could not even trace out, they could not even make an assessment that we are doing the job, we are making the money, everything is good. But out of 24 hours, the parent who is making more hard work to do better comfort or better things to give the child, they'll miss the point that the comfortable zone as you are giving, that is nothing but indirectly you are not making him to move for the next step. So I say that definitely there should be a parental interaction, grandparents interaction. This is what majorly every parent is facing. So hours, a few minutes, you start giving up 2 minutes, 5 minutes, increase the time level every day. So that might be a lot of changes, as Rakesh, you said, from the kids to child, child to adult, teenagers. So his life will be very smooth and very, that is what a smart work is required. But every parent is doing hard work. A smart work, that is what they had to do. That is must for the better future of the coming generation.
So very true, Vijay. Thank you very much. Parents need to do smart work and reduce the hard work. They need to communicate with the child, be there for the child, and establish that family bonding so that everybody feels at home. So Vaishali says depression can be because of other factors like deficiency of some vitamins in the body or some damage to the brain. We can't just blame family bonding. Yes, Vaishali, I agree with you. Family bonding is one of the factors which actually causes people to take extreme steps. And I personally feel when everybody is there, like everybody is there for you, you won't feel the necessity to take extreme steps like committing suicide or going into depression, committing suicide, and such things. People do need this sharing of love, sharing of emotions, to feel respected and receive unconditional love. So yes, so before we wind up, we have 1 minute more. Anybody would like to share your thoughts, please, you're welcome. You can also write to me, you can give me your feedback.
So Rakesh, one submission it is. If possible, sessions might be at least weekly or 15 days, at least a monthly once.
Sure, Vijay.
It is connected, it will be more comfortable, and I can just say that this number is going to be increased, and more of the people, we can help more and more people.
Yes, Vijay. I am actually planning to invite a small set of people like I have invited now you all, so that we can have quality discussion. In the less time we can have quality discussion, and also I'm planning to have these discussions on like second Saturdays and fourth Saturdays every month. Thank you for your suggestion, Vijay. Thank you.
I want to add something.
Yes, ma'am, please.
We have to give quality time in the house, but now in this scenario, the working condition has become so much for one of the working parent. As in my house only, my husband is become so hectic, he can't take out his time for anything. So from morning 5 till evening night 12, he'll be always in his work. Even on working days or holidays, he'll be always packed, jam-packed. So somehow, sometimes it is becoming difficult to give time to family. So as in home, I think we have to adjust to this, or we have to come to terms, or we have to see how we can cope with this. And I blame, actually, I don't know whether it's correct or not, about the government or how they are stressing people to work so much.
True.
I think in IT companies, I think it's okay. They're getting some time. They
No,
have
it is the
leisure
same
time.
story there also. Everybody has
See,
complaints.
madam,
Everybody has
yeah,
complaints.
yeah.
There
So
is an IT,
everyone
even in the
in the-
schools, even teachers have this complaint that they don't get enough time to spend with their family. They have
Yeah.
this planning work, lesson planning and all that have to do at home. So yes, ma'am, we will definitely continue this discussion further. But this is not the end of our discussion. So now it is time to say bye.
Fine.
Good night.
Yeah.
So have a good morning for everyone, because we had to
Yeah.
wake up for continuous days.
Yes, yes.
Thank
Have
you.
a happy
Thank you,
Sunday.
everyone.
Happy Sunday to you all. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Rakesh. Thank you.
Thank you all for participating. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Babdi. Bye.
Bye.